Precisely with Martin Bester.
Before I even get into Good Morning Angels this morning, I invited a very special guest on this show who's just so incredibly passionate about what she does, especially when it comes to dogs. She's got over 30 years of experience working with, dedicating her life literally to the underdogs of all dog breeds, pit bull terriers. It is Estelle Smith from Underdogs, and I also know specifically when it comes to pit bulls, they have been in the news quite a bit the last couple of years. Estelle, thank you very, very much for joining us. I appreciate it. Good morning.
Thank you for inviting me.
You are an expert in a field that's very, very close to my heart. How long have you been dealing with specifically pit bulls in South Africa?
It's more than 30 years now.
So I want us to focus on some of the misconceptions when it comes to the pit bull breed.
Okay.
Because no one is sitting here saying a pit bull or any dog can't be vicious, can't be this, can't be that. But you need to understand sometimes why dogs react in a certain way. Am I right?
Absolutely, yes.
What is the biggest misconception about pit bulls?
The main problem with social media is they label the pit bulls as the dog that is the most dangerous dog in South Africa, and they bite the easiest. That's actually not the truth. Any dog breed will bite.
Under certain circumstances, any dog will lash out.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
If a dog is mistreated, a dog is on a short chain, they haven't been neutered or spayed.
What happens normally is they're locked up in confined spaces. So a dog can't be locked up or chained. Any dog breed, if they're threatened, if they are teased, if they're locked up in confined spaces, if they starve, if they are being abused, they will attack.
Any dog.
Any dog. As an inspector and a behaviorist, I go into areas and I take them out, and they're the last dog that bite me if I take them off a chain.
Really?
They're bleeding, they starve, they are
Really?
looking terrible, and they will never bite me. But the other dogs is so they're so scared of humans, and then they're the ones that lash out and try to bite you because they don't know who are you. Are you also here to hit me or starve me? Or That's it.
How many dogs this year only have you taken away? Because you're also a qualified inspector.
Yes.
You are mandated by law to take a dog away. How many dogs have you removed?
At the moment, it's about 40 to 30.
My goodness.
That's little. That's a little. Because what I normally do when I go into the areas, I rather try to educate the people because, all the shelters is full. There is no space. Pit bulls I try to put in my area. That's why I'm busy building some kennels, more kennels for holding kennels for court cases. But that's not pitties only. That is all type of breeds.
On the success story, you are so good with rehabilitating these dogs that you can take a dog from the most dire circumstances and retrain them or train them and modify their behavior to the point that you can safely rehome them.
Absolutely. I've got dogs that was extremely human aggressive or on chains. I even had a guy once, he said to me, I came in to take the dogs out, and he said to me, I said, what about the one behind the garage? He says, the one on the chain. I said, yes. He said, well, if you can take him off, take him. I went to the back. I took the dog off the chain. I walked past him, and he says, no, you put that dog back. But he was a fighting dog because he was scarred badly. And he said to me, no, you put that dog back. I said, so, okay, you put him back, sir. And the dog wanted to bite him.
Oh, wow.
So,
how successfully do you do that? How many dogs have you rehomed this year?
This year alone on my shelter was 85 so far.
Wow.
Only this year. Last year was even more. The year before was even. Every single dog that goes out of Underdogs never come back, and the people, sometimes they got it since the house started it. They got 14, 13 years ago. They come back and say, listen, Estelle, my dog died of cancer. Please, I don't want to take a dog in another place. Can you help us? They come back for new.
Estelle Smith on the show this morning from Underdogs. We'll chat some more about her challenges with the shelter and also some personal challenges that I want to share with you coming up.
You're with your morning family. Breakfast with Martin Bester.
Special guest on the show this morning is Estelle Smith from Underdogs. She has amazing love, passion and time for all dog breeds. Specifically spoke about pit bulls this morning. And she runs this sanctuary where she rehabs rehabilitates dogs, rehomes these dogs. And I wanted to just to tell us more about certain of the challenges that you're facing. Estelle, tell us more about Underdogs. Specifically, I heard something about a swimming pool that you have that needs to be put in the ground and fitted, am I right?
Because they're such energetic dogs, they love to play in water and swim. So some of the dogs come in with phobics. They're scared of water. Sometimes I heard about people's dogs that fought and they throw them with boiling water.
Yeah.
That's so wrong. So we desensitize them with water. Now we got a pool last year from a fantastic person in Cape Town.
Okay.
Yeah, now we sit with a problem. We had to dig a hole to sink the pool. Now the pool is there, the hole is there, but we don't have the money to.
Well, Estelle,
drain.
I hope someone is listening this morning to this who can help you put this pool in the ground.
Oh, that will be so fantastic.
I'm so sorry about your daughter. It is horrendous. I'm so sorry that you had to go through it. Estelle also lost her daughter quite recently.
Just before Charmaine, she phoned me of 9th day. She phoned me.
You remember we had
Yes,
Charmaine
of course
on,
I remember Charmaine.
We had the story about Charmaine on the show.
Yeah.
And she also lost her daughter, and she does amazing work in animal rescue.
Yes.
Shortly after that.
Yeah, I had my daughter, the 30th, she passed away. And Charmaine phoned me and says, Estelle, she actually did her inspector course with me at Ahawe. And she's a lovely friend. I love her to bits. Everybody says we have quite a lot of same our personalities. But she phoned me and she gave me all her condolences. Tell me where I can help you,
Oh, my goodness.
One day later, Charmaine's daughter died. She phoned me. She says, Estelle, I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. Nikita's gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She had an
Yeah,
accident.
shame.
So we were, both of us, it was just terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Tell me about Chantal.
She was a child that had, in 23, had sleeping apnea. So she stopped 36 times to breathe. Then she, with the load shedding, she got carbon dioxide poison. She was in ICU for a year, and December they couldn't get the ventilators off. Every time they tried to take it off, she can't breathe. So they put her permanently on oxygen. And then she went home. She came to me for about 2 months. Then she went back to her fiance. She was there for nearly a year. April, she got back to hospital because she had a tummy virus. And after that, she gone home again, and she was perfect. She phoned me Thursday night and she says, Mum, please, because the contract of her cell phone is on my name, please, Mum, will you please just do the upgrade of the phone again? And I said to her, 100%. She says, guess what? They said they're taking out the trachea in October. So then she's going over then. She's so healthy. She's off the Kimbies. She was overboard. It's the first time I saw my daughter in 2 years that she was so healthy. That night I spoke to her about the phone contract. Next morning, they phoned me and told me my daughter's gone. I still don't really think it's true. It is, I know, but the reality is it's not. Why? She's been sick for so long in the hospital. She fought with every single millimeter in her to survive. Everybody says, Estelle, we will all understand the bigger picture in the background. Because we don't understand God's ways. I do believe in that, but also it makes me, I really give my life to my animals, to my dogs. Okay, this is carrying me, I must tell you this. To go to the kennels in the morning, they hyper. They're so excited to see me. They jump on me. They're so glad to see me.
They love you.
Yeah. And when I go home, then the reality comes back about my daughter. Then I see her photo, then I think, okay, maybe I must go back to the kennel.
This is Breakfast with Martin Bester. Jacaranda FM.
You often hear stories about people like Estelle Smith. She runs a sanctuary called Underdogs, and she really dedicates her life to saving these dogs, to rescuing these dogs, to rehabilitating these dogs, and to rehome these dogs that are often so misunderstood and so mistreated because they are so misunderstood. And people just aren't prepared. And sometimes people are just cruel. And here you have someone like Estelle who dedicates her life to being the voice for the voiceless. Even in times where she loses her own daughter, she keeps going. And sometimes it takes a toll, Estelle. Heather from Positive Possibilities. Also, she does amazing work as well. Heather Whitfield told me more about you and something about the fact that you also hurt your wrist. Am I right?
In September, I broke my wrist.
Ach, no.
I fell and I broke my wrist, but I kept on working. This is my problem. I keep on working.
Because you can't stop for the dogs.
I can't, because every day there's an emergency situation. You know, I go out sometimes at 10 to 12 o'clock at night. I rescue dogs at areas that other people say, Estelle, you are risking your own life. I says, listen, I believe everybody's line is drawn. If this is the way I have to go, then this was the way I have to go. I rescue dogs at night in areas that's really unsafe. The dog was lying on the outside. They didn't want to go out the gate to put the dog inside because they say they get robbed. I go out.
But you go.
I go out, but
Estelle, you are relentless and you are unstoppable, and your love for dogs and pit bulls, man, it's inspiring. You need to keep going and you need to be supported to keep going, and I thank you for that. We are grateful for what you do.
So grateful.
The only thing
So
I
grateful.
battle a lot with is my car as well, because I've got a Toyota Yaris and I'm driving this car since 2011. Since I started at Underdogs, that was the ambulance. That's I do the bricks of the camp. My
You do that all with your
I do the pole.
Yaris.
Sometimes I can't sit properly because I sit like this. The dogs, I rescue them from severe where it's just blood. I put them in my car. It was covered. Then I go for a valet. I put dogs that's pregnant, that gets babies in the car. She's in labor in my car. They poo in your car. They vomit in the car. They
This car needs a break as much as you need a break.
my car.
Estelle.
I'm telling you, I had a car wash company once. I said I'm going to report them because I didn't want to help me to wash my car.
Because they were done with your car.
They said,
Stuff
we're
them.
not.
Well, I get two things now. I hope there's someone listening this morning who's going to help you with that pool.
Ja.
Oh, please, yes.
En daai pool gaan inpas in die grond.
Ja.
So
Ja,
that
hy's
you can have-
perfect
okay,
gegroeid.
all right.
Aye.
Okay. And then the second thing is, someone's listening this morning who can help you with that car of yours.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like you need a little bit of a bigger car, but okay.
I
know.
miss you,
Okay.
yes.
But we're putting it out into the universe,
Yes.
Estelle. We're saying someone's listening this morning who can help you at least fix it up and service it. And then from Good Morning Angels, I'm going to give you 100,000.
Oh no, really? Thank you. Thank you
It
so
makes me
much,
so
guys.
happy.
This is absolutely amazing.
It feels like a drop in the ocean.
Oh, I can't tell you. I'm so sorry, but thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you.
You deserve a lot more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You really do. I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
I never thought this. I mean, thank you.
You didn't know it's a Good Morning Angels.
No.
I know, because Heather and myself and everybody here
I
kept
thought
it.
it was like an education.
It is.
It is.
But it's also about
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
You. So 100,000 rand from Good Morning Angels. And I'm hoping someone's listening with the pool and the
Yeah.
car.
A bakkie.
And we're sending you lots of love.
Yes.
Yes, Paula. We're sending you love and strength.
I'm willing to help anybody. They can phone me always. On inspections, going out, I know the breed. There's a lot of people that don't want to go out because they're scared it's pit bulls. I'm willing to help.
Bless you, Estelle Smith. Honestly, here's the number. If you could possibly help her with that pool. The hole is there, the pool is there. Now it's to get into the ground. I don't know what kind of company would do that, but maybe you are listening. 084 850 0942. Thank you very much, Heather, for sending us the email to angels@jacarandafm.com. You are truly the first angel there. You didn't write about yourself, but you wrote about Estelle. Dedicated, passionate, and also mourning the death of her daughter. All of this while she just keeps on going and keeps on giving. Well, today is her day. Good job, angels. Good job.
Breakfast with Martin Bester. 6 to 9 weekdays. Jacaranda FM.